What is going on, everybody? You know what, man? I had to start things early. It was either, I know I tried to do it where, let me adjust this real quick. It was either do it at now or do it, we was planning at 6, it's 9 o'clock. We have a lot of people, East Coast time. And so I was like, if I do it, I can't do it at 6, West Coast. I can't, I got something, an engagement. So it's either don't do it at all or try to do it early. So I'll wait a few minutes to see if anyone shows up. If no one shows up after a few minutes, we'll probably just pull the plug on it today. I do apologize. This is why I always struggle when it comes to Saturdays. It's either I have to do it like at 8, which is like 11 o'clock out there, or I have to do it like now. It would have to be somewhere. I mean, it was raining, and then we had a whole bunch of stuff with baseball. So that's basically it. It's either I do it now or I don't do it at all, and I'm really bummed. I really wanted to do this. We enjoy this. We always do Saturday Night Live. So if anyone joins us, please say hi while you're here for the first few minutes. I mean, watch an episode alone. Yeah, see, Mike, it's 7:26 here. Yeah, it's early, but that's the only way I could do it tonight, Mike, was to do it now, because we have somewhere we have to go. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's do the episode. We're still doing Achu week, and I figured it was might as well good. I know. Yeah, there you go, Mike. And I'm like, that's what I said. I go, I could do it, but if no one else shows up for the live stream, I go, I'll wait a few minutes. I go, I don't want to do the whole episode by myself. It's definitely not as enjoyable doing a live stream where no one's there. So we'll see if anyone else shows up. Hopefully they have the notifications clicked on their YouTube app so that at least when I went live, it pops up and they see that it goes live. But yeah, it's already been a few minutes, and it's just me and you, Mike. I know. That's what it's like. I got mine ready. It's in the play. Watching. There'll be some changes made. I think we did this episode in the past. We did some changes made because it's one of my favorites from season 4, but it's also, one of the best with Achu. You get a lot of them. I didn't want to do. I think we already did that, but I just did the whole episode breakdown on the episode, and I thought we did that one already as well, where he opens a full-fledged Japanese restaurant. I don't think anyone else is coming. Yeah, I was afraid of that. At 6 o'clock, everyone's going to show up and be like, well, where the heck is he? Hey, what's up? How you doing? 570 Basin. I'm glad you joined us. Yeah, I'm way early. I do apologize. I made the first few minutes was not a rant, but just me explaining why I had to start it early. Because Saturdays, it's usually I can go 7:30, 8:30. Oh, you're watching on Prime Video? Nice, Mike. Yeah, I got it on DVD in here. I have it where I can stream it out there in the living room, but I can't really do a live show in the living room. And here, the only TV in here isn't hooked up to cable. It's just for like video. We call it the game room, and I kind of took it over as my small studio. But we got a bunch of video game systems, and the kids can come in here. My grandkids can come in here and play sometimes. But yeah, so it was like, I know this was supposed to be 9 o'clock Eastern and 6 o'clock Western. That's where I am out here in California. But we have somewhere to go. It was raining. It cleared up, and so now we're going to go do some baseball practice with my youngest son, and then go out to eat. And so it was like, I won't be back till, 8, maybe 8 o'clock at the best, if not. So I was like, hey, let's do it now. So if you're here, if you're ready, we are watching. There'll be some changes made. Season 4, get it up ready on your Prime, on your Tubi. I know they also have it. I have it on Peacock Network, which I think for me, Amazon had it, and then they at least out here it doesn't stream it as much. I think they took it down, and I know Peacock got the rights for it. So, but I know Tubi still does it. There's other networks. I mean, we can watch some of these off of YouTube, and then they'll be pulled down or blocked because Sony wisely says, "Hey, that's our property." But yeah, I got it in. Let me hit play on this. I don't have very good extension on this. So we ready? All right, I'm hitting play. Play, play, play. Mind the angle at it. It's You can see it keeps stretching on my ear. Welcome, everybody, if you're joining us. We're just starting. I had to start this live stream early. It was supposed to be at 9 Eastern, but I have somewhere to be. So I said, hey, let's try to get as many people as we can. I saw a couple people already join us. If you're here and you're a normal part of our community and you do our live watch party, I'm back. You put it on my DVD. Okay. Yeah, if you are, just comment, say hi, what's happening. If you've never been to our community, what we do is we watch it. PlayStation 4, there you go. That's the best way to do it. Mine's Fred's coming downstairs right now. It just got up past the opening credits. I like this one. I mean, because you forget Esther's in this one 2 different times. You get Esther in this one 2 different times. And I like when she gets... Wait, we'll get to that when she gets to the other side. Fred's busting out his glasses, doing the glasses routine right now. My only son and my only truck. Hey, if you're watching right now, comment. Do you know when 911 came out? Right? And then emergency number 911. Oh, you just hit play, Mike? Okay. I'm right there where he's calling police. When did 911 come out? I always forget to look that up. But in right here, he just dials 0 for operator instead of dial 911 for police. Because it's an emergency to Fred. His kid and his truck's missing. And I'm like, why didn't he call 911? The guy at the place, he's not black. So he's all, doesn't matter who he is. He's like, he doesn't know who he is? 19, okay, thank you, Mike. Then why? I wonder why Fred didn't just call 911. Let me adjust something. There we go. My thing's charging. My portable DVD player I'm watching it on. And it was dying. Hey, what's happening, everybody? We are watching right now Sanford and Son. Nothing gets better than Quincy Jones' theme song for this. I love that entry. They actually played this song in The Simpsons, that one where Steve Martin plays the sanitary guy and he loses. When he walks out to the entrance, the band plays the Sanford and Son theme. And I always wondered why he does that. Maybe because he's sanitary, dealing with like trash. But Sanford and Son doesn't deal with trash. He deals with commodities. But it's cool seeing that in The Simpsons. Lamont was out all night. The people don't touch each other enough. And saw touching and feeling her all over. I'm at the part, Mike, or anyone else who's joining us. You can watch it or stream it on your device, and then we just comment back and forth and talk. But he's at the part where he says, that does sound creepy. I know, Fred. Oh, brothers and sisters touching. Oh, okay, 68. Thank you, Daniel. Welcome, Daniel. I'm glad you're here. He's like, you touched a Chinaman? It's so funny. I choose Chinese, but then in real life he's Japanese and he makes Japanese cooking. He just said the part. He said, I need that group like President Nixon needs a tape deck. Sanford Son turns 52 and Lamont will always be Fred. Yes, he always will be. Yeah, 52. It's funny that you said that. They just put the Sanford Son official site on YouTube. They said happy 50th birthday. And several other people called him on it like, hey, it's 52. Why didn't you say 52? They never respond. They never get back to you. But yeah, that is weird. Far out food from the far. Yeah, remember when he says that? And they open a full-fledged Japanese restaurant. But then he calls him a Chinaman right here. How's Fred? Fred always says that, calling Lamont his big mistake. I'm at the part where they're walking in the kitchen. Yeah, I love that part, Mike. He's all, what am I say? Officer, I'm trying not to get an ulcer. I'm so mad. My earpiece won't reach. I have to leave it plugged in. I plugged it in this morning. The black wire wasn't plugged into the DVD player. So it didn't charge the battery all day preparing for this. So I have to plug. Oh, do you love me? That's what he's like. Do you like me? He said, yeah, I like you. Do you love me? Let me hear you say it. You my son. Let me see if this is... Nope. This is worse. Come on. Say... I don't know. He always has a hard time saying... You know how... I think it's that era that, you know, where men... The John Wayne era, the tough guys. I know Leroy and Skillet. Anytime you get a mention of them or seen them. Yeah, Daniel. He was... Probably because Lamont just came from the meeting. Oh, here we go. Achu just came in. Achu week. I love when he says that. Choo choo, I hate you. See? He can say I hate you, but he can't say I love you. No offense. Oh, you're supposed to say that. Hey, I hate you. No offense, choo choo. What? I like when Achu touches him. That's right, Mystery. That's some good ham hocks and black-eyed rice. I like that. He's all, don't get no rice on me. Deep down. Close to the surface. I know, Daniel. He always hates all them. I love this. In the Bible it says, love thy neighbor. And friends, all the guy who lived in this, wrote the Bible didn't live in this neighborhood. But yeah, he's nice to Julio like 2 times ever. He's only nice to Achu when they go into... I think it's when they go into business with people. And then who was the other one? He's never nice to Rollo. It's when he's all, don't you touch me, egg roll. Oh my gosh. I like Achu. He starts laughing right here. Look, Pat Morita's like, you can see he couldn't hold it in. He's, I'll close your eyes up for you. And then he's like, Mr. Sanford, you can see he started busting up. They sold it to a brown dummy. Mister, you got some good quotes. You're dropping good quotes. That's one thing about this show. We could probably sit there for... We got to do a live show where all we do is make good quotes. Oh, Mike, you're getting the good part. I love that with Achu coming in. Ciao. I know, and I love that Lamont does that almost every time when he leaves. Ciao, Chu. Ciao, Chu. It ain't Lamont's place. It's Fred's place. It's the both of them. This is when they're fighting who it is. Squatters' rights. It's Fred's. It's both places, right? Like if you had a debate. Hey, what's happening, Wes? How you doing? Glad you could join us. I'm about 10 minutes into it right now. It's after Achu just left. We're watching. There'll be some changes made. And Achu came and he just took off. And now this is when Lamont and Fred are fighting. And Lamont's going to leave. Fred is mean right here. Fred goes too far. Some roaches, fleas, and tropical disease. He makes a sandwich and then Smashes it in Fred's hand. Yeah, Fred can't do that. It is Lamont's place. Don't touch me, Agro. I'm calling you ugly. I could take your face, stick it in some dough, and make gorilla cookies. This is when he's making him his favorite meal to get him back. How about you just be nice to him and say it's our place? Fred bought it. It's his. Lamont helps pay the mortgage on it now. It's both your place. That looks ridiculous. He's got a pan and then the big old thing of oatmeal on a stick. Oatmeal on a stick. Lamont's not coming home to eat that crap. I wonder what he had for breakfast at Julio's. Oh, the letters. Put them back in the mailbox. Fred, yeah, Esther wouldn't want to go to that meeting. Hey, Mystery, my dad would do that. I talked about that in one episode where he keep putting them back in the mailbox. He would just leave them. I'm like, eventually they're coming. I don't know how my dad went months without paying bills. Oatmeal's on a stick. Really, dude? Really? Yeah, that's what I am. Good job, Wes. Esther just walked in right now. It looks like... Oh, she's got her Bible. I couldn't see the Bible at first. I thought it was a bottle of Ripple. That's a good one, Daniel. Yeah. You think you a prize, but you a Brillo pad with eyes. This is the episode with one of the best at the end when Esther and Fred get into a fight. Ripple and champagne. We call it champipple. She's like, where should I put this? She should have just said it in the kitchen. You know Fred's going to say something. Cockroach Hilton? Why has he got to insult Julio? I like when Esther rips into him. Yeah, Daniel. I like when she talks about Elizabeth in heaven getting down. Flesh is our flesh. Mouth of thy mouth. It's funny too when she starts saying this. When she's saying this, it's true. You can see Fred, he actually listens. I think he starts to believe it. Oh, you just got with Esther walking in? Two-timing beady eye. She called him snaggly. So she says old, snaggly-eyed jackass, and Fred only calls her on old. He doesn't say nothing to the other parts. Nice, Mike. I didn't come to be insulted. See? He's listening to her. Esther's, I keep saying it's Elizabeth. Elizabeth's saying it. That's pretty good. If you keep calling those names, he finally stood up to him. He's like, you keep calling those names, you're going to need an alibi. I love when she says that. I've had stomach cramps better than you. She left, but hey, she got her job done. She got Fred coming back, or Lamont coming back. Aunt Gorilla. I know, huh? They never did that. It is weird that they never had that. I mean, it's probably never in the script, but why didn't she just come in right there, right? Why didn't she just come in? They were both basically living next door. He could have seen her. My arthritis? See, Fred's like, no, nobody said nothing about no group. You got to know there's not going to let you do that. They're not going to let you do that. That'd have been good, Mike, if they did that. Our room. In my house. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine walking in on that and not knowing what's going on? My mom was doing this in the 70s. She told me about things like this. The best is the guy when he comes in, he's all, can you take your hat off inside my house, buddy? Dude, I love how he has the bat and he's just walking around. Yeah, that's what my mom said, Daniel. She was saying, she would say they went to things, she went to places like this, and because she watches the show with me, and she says, not a lot, but she went to a few. One time it got so weird, her and her girlfriend just left. They're like, we're out of here. What I like when he's all, what hasn't been touched yet? I like the moo-moo. Reminds me of the one Homer Simpson wears when he gets goes off work for being overweight. Jane Kennedy, remember Jane Kennedy? Just because Fred planted Garden of Eden, there's no reason to let that serve. That's a great one, Mystery. That's got to be one of the best episodes in season, I think season 4. That's probably one of the most popular episodes. It's so funny that he cares so much about his silverware in this one. He cares about his silverware in a few other ones. And even in the show Sanford, when Esther, turns out Esther was married to Fred, they didn't know. She came back trying to get the silverware, saying it was Elizabeth's. And Fred's like, no, that ain't none of your silverware. Bubba and Grady. Yeah. What if I feel like saying cock-a-doodle-doo? Do it. Probably, partially. Oh, that one's good, Mystery. Yeah, partially, parsley. Oh, here it is when Fred sees him. I just feel like it. Right here. Take your hat off inside. You know, I just did a... Yes, Daniel. Fritzy Burr was a trivia question that even I didn't know. Like, I knew she had been in a lot, but she was in the most of like, a lot of the other reoccurring guest stars who did these character roles. I think she was in 8 or 9. She was in a boatload. Can you imagine? She starts, some random person, you do a cock-a-doodle-doo, and she starts acting like a chicken or a rooster. Probably a chicken. Fred's like, watch them eggs. But I did one on this episode, and there's 11 people in the room. But on the trivia, I always thought there was 10. There's a lady between the Salim and the guy with the fro. There's a lady there that never gets any screen time or talks. She's just kind of sitting in between them. I always forget her because I'm like, oh, I'll do this as a trivia. And I counted them all in my head. I'm like, yeah, there's 10. But I always got to double check. I don't want to put the wrong answer on there. And then I double checked. I'm like, hey, there's a girl there. I didn't even know that. Oh, there's a girl there. That means there's 11 people there. Mystery, you need to come to more of these, just dropping random quotes. That's that's in my top 10 on our channel. If you go view the playlist, you'll see top 10. No, that's rated X. I think that's in the top. I can't remember if it was number 8, 7, 6. It's in there. But rated X is, oh no, I think it's maybe number 5. Rated X is one of the best. And when they go to jail, she's hugging everyone right now. I love you, Brenda. I love you, mister. Fred's all, get back, fat stuff. It wasn't very nice for Fred to say, but at the same time, the group is, you're supposed to say and do what you feel. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Series Biz, exactly. It's got to be top 5. It's got so much, and it's so well written. I love this part where Lamont's like, he stands up for his dad, and he's got nothing to say. He does have a lot of good. I just can't think of any at this time. He feels he's just like and Fred's like, hey, you're rolling now, son. Don't overdo it. Look at even Achu, who usually says, hey, I know you got good in you. Achu's even kind of like, nah, I don't know, man. See if I can get more room. There we go. So I'm not so, I try not to be so close to the camera, but I'm charging it at the same time as watching it. So I have to get either here or now I can take it here for a little bit. Look at Fred. He's willing. He's already smiling. He's like, I like you too, Twiggy. See, everyone in the group, I like Achu. Achu laughs and starts clapping. See, Fred has good in him. At times, Fred has good at him. He's even cleaning up while Lamont just chills at the end of the time. Fred's like, nobody took their clothes off. Oh, I hate that one, Mystery. I hate that one at the end. See? 19 thinks they still has the silverware. They didn't steal it. But Mystery, at the end of that one, I'm always so mad. I'm like, hey, at least he had one, right? The other one's broke. At least he had one. And then Fred sits on it like a dummy. Yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, Fred would have, in the series Sanford without Son, Mike, Fred would have probably hosted one of these himself. He would have liked it. Sticks and stones. I like how Lamont's all proud of him. Call me that. I still say that broad was fat. Poor, and look at Lamont. Lamont's like, you know, Dad, I had you. You finally were like, hey, you know what? Sticks and stones break my bones. You know, it's not a big thing. And then he comes out with the same Fred. Oh, here it is. We always, most agree this is spontaneous. I think it was Jim. Jim said this, that he thinks maybe LaWanda Page and Red Fox planned it, but no one else knew. Like maybe the cameraman, maybe Damon Wilson definitely didn't know. But this is when he rips the wig off. Oh, it's going to die. She's all, watch it. Thank you, Serious Biz. Thank you. Well, that's why I love our community. It's a bunch of people like me who get together and at least, who we all love the show. And it's like, at least here we can get together. I try to create a platform where we can all get together. That's when he pulled off the wig. I love the Wanda Page right there, where she takes off. And Damon Wilson at the best, when he's dying there laughing. He's even watching. I wonder if he's looking like, are they coming back? Are we going to reshoot the scene where that doesn't happen? Oh, man. So that's it. Yeah, today I can only do one episode. I know we normally do 2, but I'm strapped for time. But in that one, yeah, the best for the whole reason we did this live is to finish off Achu Week. And we did, you know, he did, Daniel. He did. It looks legit. So I'm saying when he gets it, he didn't run upstairs. He didn't run, you know, circle the couch where LaWanda can get him. He just took off outside the set and was like gone. So that's what makes it so funny, is that I would have loved to have seen him outside the set. What were the reactions? Like, I wish I could talk to Damon Wilson in real life and ask him and say, hey, what were your thoughts on that? Did you even know? But yeah, we finished off Achu Week. I just put out a poll as well from our channel. Go check out that poll. Vote. Do you think it was from MASH, from Happy Days, from Sanford and Son, or the Karate Kid. What was your favorite Pat Morita character? I'm actually torn because I didn't when I saw Karate Kid before I saw Sanford and Son, so I liked Mr. Miyagi. He was like I thought he was really cool, and I still do. So, but it's so weird. It's such a huge he's on Facebook and Twitter. I should try to ask him on Twitter, Damon Wilson, if he would respond. I did get an email for him for like either from his business or something, and I sent it to him, but I never got a response. He's probably so busy, and he's like, "Who is this?" No, I'm not going to answer something. But when it comes to this for in an ending and that was the point of doing this is because Achu's in it, and he has some great interaction with Fred on this one. But with Pat Morita, it was interesting, as I didn't know until I did that little mini bio on him, is I didn't know all the things about his where he came from, how he almost didn't walk, to working on missile projects. I mean, it's wild to think. And then he goes from comedy all that time. And you think about it, you're like, how did he go from comedy all that time and then oh, he does have a book, Mike? Yeah. Hey, Erica. No, you're not late, Erica. It's on me. We're done. It's because I have prior engagement. We were supposed to do it earlier, but it rained, and now it's all sunny out here, and so we have to go do something. So it was either start early or don't do it at all. And I didn't want people coming in at 6 and 7, checking, going, hey, what's going on? Why is it? And I was going to put a post saying I canceled. And I said, you know what? We'll just go do it. We'll do the episode. Whoever can make it. So I apologize, Erica. Next time I'll probably start it at 7. And if it didn't rain, everything would have been fine. It just, the rain pushed everything back. So now we have to go do stuff for my son's baseball. And then we have plans going out to eat with the coaching and all this. So it really kind of twisted our day up. So at least you're here now. But we finished the episode. We're finishing Achu week. Like I said, that was the whole reason of doing. There'll be some changes. Yeah, Erica, thank you for showing up. At least, and like I said, I know we didn't see Share Money, we didn't see Clyde. It's not their fault. It's because I had to start early, and maybe they can watch the replay afterwards. But yeah, it's weird to see Pat Morita get that, and then learning that he didn't get the part as Mr. Miyagi because they viewed him as a comedian. And you watch all his previous stuff from Happy Days, MASH. He had his own sitcom for about a season, and it was like a family-oriented one. And then Sanford and Son, it's all comedy, and he was a stand-up comic. So they even made him use his actual first name in the credits, Noroyoki Pat Morita, like on the poster, so it sounded more ethnic for the movie. So it's wild how he got it, but that is pretty cool. Have a great day, guys. Thank you for stopping by. For those who did, thank you guys for commenting. And then we're back to our normal week coming next week. I'll see if I can get a live show next Saturday, and I'll do that a little later, and we'll plan it, and it'll make sure it's on time. But we'll get through it, whatever it is. But have a great week. I think our episode this week is the one in season 2 where Lamont buys the porcelain. Thank you very much, Serious Biz. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for always supporting. Everyone who's here right now, we only got a few viewers. Thank you, guys. It means a lot. The channel is only what it is because of you guys. So thank you. Yeah, Erica, everybody. But it'll be the one where he buys and he tries to swindle, and then it ends up backfiring, and Fred says, hey, I told you got tricked. So we'll get to that. It's not a favorite episode of mine. It's a cool one. But we're getting so close to Rated X, which I can't wait to get to. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and always look for trivia. I'll have a trivia question up tomorrow, and everything else, Sanford and Son. I appreciate you guys. Peace.